Yeah. You already know who it is. If you're a regular fan, it's your man OG Gotti. I'm here to tell you about two bigots I met on Facebook. Now, they tried to go through talking about boycotting Uptown Radio and stuff. These people get so upset when you say anything towards white people. Now let's address that because there are some white people who let you have your opinion, and there are those white people who think we're still in the slave days or we're still in the Jim Crow days, and they have a right to say what you have a right to say. Or you make an opinion or a statement and you're attacked. You know, you get a lot of that on the internet because it gave losers a voice. So you get a lot of that, but I don't think it's right. I don't want to be judged and or even told what I can and can't say. Now these women picked to attack me. They attacked me because I was black. Now, I know what you're saying. Yeah. But if you're my fan, you know I don't even be on that shit. You know this. You know what I mean? And that's basically what happens is you make a comment about something that they don't agree with. Now, there was a cop, he got shot. I just simply said, hey, he shouldn't have tried to break up the robbery while he was drunk. He was off duty. He was drunk. He shouldn't have been trying to foil any robberies. He should have let the uniformed police do their job. But instead, he jumped up and unfortunately, he was killed. So all I said was, hey, he shouldn't have been trying to do that. He shouldn't have been drunk trying to foil a fucking robbery. And that's common sense. But, you know, sometimes these cops, they get caught up in that everyone's going to listen to me because I'm white and I'm a cop. So I'll just stand up, even though I'm slurring and stuff. These guys are going to recognize that I'm a cop, and then they're just going to stop. And when that didn't happen, you know what I mean? Because guess what? Newsflash. They didn't know he was a cop. He was in there drinking. He looked like just another guy who was jumping up trying to pull a gun. That's what he looked like. While a robbery was going on. Come on, man. Who's that stupid? Who's that stupid? Why would you do that to yourself? Why would you leave your family? Why would you do that? And that's all I was just stating. Like, that was crazy. I'm sure he has kids. Now his kids doesn't have a dad. You know, he should have called for backup. Well, I guess he couldn't. Maybe, you know, he had cell phone numbers. They have cell phones. He could have called some. He didn't have to try to foil that robbery on his own. Now, people honestly didn't like that comment. Excuse me. That was one of Kimberly's comments I just flushed. If you didn't like the comments, you just didn't have to. You didn't have to attack me. And see, this is what they do. Now, there's a difference between me making a comment that you might not like, you feel is a little crass. So you say, hey man, you know, that comment's kind of crappy, man. What's up? You know what I mean? But you don't go, oh, you ignorant fuck. You ignorant, dumb bastard. You know what I mean? You can't go there and then expect the other person to back down all of a sudden. You see what I'm saying? They don't know how to talk to people. And who just talks to people that way? I don't like Facebook gangsters. That's what I call them. You know, you're on Facebook. You're a few miles from me. You're safe wherever you are. You feel like you could talk shit to me because you'll never see me. Some of these people, Racine is only 25 minutes away from where I'm at. That's not far. I drive farther than that to go to restaurants. So, and because of what I do, you never know when we'll meet up. Never. But I don't think that these motherfuckers should be able to just that I don't like that they feel they can just be disrespectful because they don't like what you said. You know, I'm a human. You dig? I know I'm black, and I know we weren't considered human here at one point, but I am a human, and I have feelings. I don't want to be called dumb and ignorant by people I don't know just because I made a comment that didn't have anything to do with them. What kind of losers go around looking for people's comments to say something about? You don't have anything else better to do with your life? And Kimberly, you're a fat fucking slob. Look at that picture with that dog. Honestly, I thought the dog was Kimberly. And I thought the dog was a little better looking. You're a fat fucking cow. How did your man even get you on that motorcycle? I feel sorry for that bike. You're fat and disgusting. You got hair all over your face. Now the other bitch, Jodie, let me see. I'm going to have to check her out. A lot of these people, they don't put pictures up of themselves. They hide behind fake pages and shit like that. Especially the gross ones and the bigots. And that's what Kimberly is, a gross bigot. I was attacked by, and these are the only two people that kept it going because somehow Kimberly thinks she can get Uptown Radio boycotted, which is ridiculous. You know, ridiculous. I own this shit. Uptown Radio is mine. So, fuck you. And then, why would you even try? That just proves my point that you're a loser. And by the looks of you, you don't have too much going on. So I guess I get it. You don't look like you have too much shit going on. And that guy, think you better get an AIDS test. He's obviously likes men if he's involved with you. Or maybe he looked halfway decent 50 years ago. I don't know. But you're fucking gross now. And you work at, what's this, spa place? See, I post these shows on LinkedIn and everywhere. Hopefully somebody fucking knows you. Because that's what happened when you put up screenshots of my shit saying boycott Uptown Radio. You get it back. You get it back. Don't you know this is 2019. For $30, I can find out all your fucking information. Probably not even $30. But I know for a fact, for $30 I could. Is this the game you want to play? Because I'm not trying to be accepted by you or your people. So there's pretty much nothing you can do to me. I'm self-contained. I have all my own shit. I don't need you people for shit. So, I mean, there's nothing you can do to me. Do you really want to play this game? And what do you do at this spa? You must be the manager. Well, that must be you worked there 50 years ago. I can't ever see you being attractive. And then this other bitch, Jodie, tries to attack my manhood. See, that's racist shit too. Y'all big as shit. Y'all have to, peep what's behind that. Now, because I called this woman a cunt, I'm not a man. So, me taking care of my family and providing and protecting and owning a business and all of that, that doesn't make me a man. All what I say to some fat white bitch is what makes me a man. Fuck off, bitch. Fuck you fucking people. Fuck you, bitch. And when I say you people, I mean you two people. Okay? Let's clear that up. You two people. Fuck you two bitches. There were other people. Oh, there was some black bitch in the thread too. You know, whatever. So, this isn't even about race with me. It's like I said, fuck those two people. All the other good white people, don't ignore this. But how come you all never try to get on your people about racist comments and shit like that? Now I'm saying racist comments, bigoted ass comments, prejudiced comments. How come you never get on your people about that shit? How come you never say, hey, Tom, what the fuck, dude? Take it down a notch. I ain't saying you gotta attack him. I ain't saying you gotta fight him. Call him out his name. Just say, hey, Tom, man, come on, man. Come on. You're better than that, Tom. You know what I mean? That's what we need more of. Whites, good whites, stepping up. Good blacks, stepping up. Good cops, stepping up. Or else there are none. You feel me? Or else there are none. If I'm with around a group of blacks, and there's a white woman, and these group of black guys are accosting her, calling her names and racial epithets and shit like that. If I just stand there and watch, I mean, wouldn't you feel let's say that was your mom or your loved one, and I watched her get beat up and accosted and all that shit, and you wouldn't feel like, hey, motherfucker, you know what I mean? You just stood there? Yeah, the same way you people stand around when something is happening with us. Yeah, I just stood there and watched. And when you said something to me about it, of course I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That didn't have anything to do with me. Right? And that's bullshit. With the Holocaust, the Nazis, the Jews. Now, did they try to lock them all up? Yes. Did they care that they never worked the showers? They never put anybody on the train? They never pulled any triggers? Did that matter to Jews? No, it didn't. They weren't allowed to say, hey, I was just standing there. I didn't do it. I just saw it. I didn't do it. That was enough for them to get locked up or executed or whatever the fuck that they did. They're still chasing these motherfuckers down into their 90s. So, don't try to bullshit me. And like I say, the way that these people just stepped up and thought they could just say something to me, I'm like, dude, these people really think that they have white privilege. There are people out here who really think that they're privileged because they're white. That's not true. Black people made that shit up. Instead of working hard and outdoing these motherfuckers and having more confidence, we made up that they had white privilege. Now, do some whites prefer whites over blacks? Yes. But, I mean, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I do the same shit. But the difference with me is that black would better be fucking qualified, because if not, then I'm going to have to go with the white guy. I'm sorry. If it's my business, you know what I mean? Or my job is on the line, then yeah, I'm going with the best applicant. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what color he is. That's just me. Because I'm into business. So, I'm not going to pick a black guy, just because he's a black guy if he's not qualified. You know what I mean? That's never going to happen. But there is no real privilege. They're just looking out for their kind. That's not white privilege. It's like, hey, I'm white, he's white. Come on, guy. You know what I mean? And black people think that that's some kind of privilege or something special because they never look out for each other like that. Well, niggas rather. Not black people, niggas. They would never say, hey, there's a black guy that's qualified. Let me hire him. Over a white guy that's qualified? Never. Not that I've seen. Maybe it happens somewhere, but not that I've seen. So you guys need to get that white privilege shit out of your head. Blacks and whites. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. And black people, we don't want them thinking they have some kind of fucking privilege, like we're afraid of them or inferior to them or any shit. Come on, man, it's bullshit. No, we gotta do better than that, man. I done wasted enough time on these two pieces of shit. I just had to, say something about what was going on and tell my part. You did. Because the only thing that I said was about him being drunk and about that's what he gets. And I meant that. That's what he gets. When you get up and get in some shit and get killed, that's what the fuck you get. I can't go out here in the street where the killers is at and then get killed and everyone's like, oh my God, like he went the fuck out there. What the fuck? See, I'm based on real shit. I go to the grit of it. These people live in a fantasy world. I live in the real world. You did. Where as if you're a thug or a gangster and you're doing thug and gangster shit, eventually you're going to get murdered. See, not everyone's crying at the funeral. When a black guy gets killed and he was a total scumbag, not everyone's saying, oh Lord, oh Lord. Some of us are saying, psst. And listen, I'm going to tell you how you can believe what I'm saying is the truth. Even me. One thing about me is I had a treacherous past. And you don't get to become and be called OG without doing a whole bunch of stupid, dangerous, dumbass shit. Do you understand that? You had to basically not care about your life, and I did. So, with that being said, I live by the gun, die by the gun. So I always tell people, don't cry for me at my fucking funeral. Don't feel sorry for me if somebody kills me or whatever. I mean, you can be sad that I'm gone. Excuse me, y'all. And I'm not using the bathroom. I'm doing something that I'm flushing this. Your toilet needs bacteria. I just got some shit going on. I'm not using it. But I just wanted you to know that because I know somebody probably clicked off like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But I'm not using it. But, yeah, don't cry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't wonder why. Hey, he was a fucking thug. That's what happened. Do you know what this man used to do back in his 20s? Man, he's lucky he made it this far. So, yeah. So, I even say that about me. No, not everyone's saying, oh, you didn't do nothing. Because you white people love to type that. You love to type that. You and you Latinos, you love to type that. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you something. If you had a son that you've loved since he was a baby, and you know him, and he's 19, 20 years old, he goes out and he gets into some bullshit. Maybe someone gets killed. Do you just turn on your child? Do you not say, hey, that's not really him, he's a good kid? Or do you say, he's fucking terrible, He's a scumbag. Fry him. Come on, man. But I guess we're expected to say that about our kids. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to support your kids? What kind of shit is that? People are fucked in the head. I think a lot of you say shit just to be hateful. Then you go to work and you see black people and you're just so nice. Hi, LaQuisha. Hi, Jamal. And then you get back to your Facebook threads and it's, he didn't do nothing. They need to get off welfare. The fuck out of here. Stop being fucking fake. Stop being fucking bigots. And if you're going to be a bigot, be a real bigot. Don't be a fake ass bigot. Be a real one.